So it's been just over 3 weeks of the two new chickens joining the family. They're settling in quite well in chicken ways, anyway. Alice and Lola are getting used to them, I think. Well, Lola is. Alice is still picking on them, um, maybe enjoying it. Who knows? Anyway, they're giving us eggs, though that's a game in itself trying to find where they are. I've just found 6 under the rosemary bush just now. But most of them are laid where they should be, I thought, until just now. And yeah, all is well. Well, let me show you. Every morning, first thing, I go and let out the two new little chickens, Dusty and Sandy. And the reason I let them out first is because originally I was letting out Alice and Lola first, and they'd just sit and wait outside of the new little house until I opened the door, and then they'd bash them one as they came out, which I thought wasn't very nice. But they started going for Dusty and Sandy's food, so Sandy now goes and eats their food every morning, which leaves Dusty left at the bowl because Alice and Lola aren't in the slightest bit interested, really. They just want to show who's boss. And they go off on their merry way, as they always do, without taking any notice of what's going on. And when it comes to daily treats, it's still the same, really. Well, maybe a little bit better. At least Sandy and Dusty are getting a bit of a look in. Alice and Lola. Alice is the white one, Lola is the black one, and they are the chief chickens. Well, Lola is the chiefest of chickens, and Alice just thinks she's chief chicken until she gets pecked by Lola. Alice has become a bit of a bully. Such a shame. She was such a sweet little thing. It does make me laugh. Did you notice there how Sandy tends to stand still when she's likely to get pecked? Oh no, she's choking on a bit of garlic there. Whoops. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, Alice has turned into a bit of a bully, and she doesn't really want the new two chickens anywhere near anything, or else she's just enjoyed herself being a bully because she was bottom of the pecking order. When it was just Alice, Mimi and Lola, Lola was chief chicken, Mimi in the middle and Alice at the bottom. And so she couldn't get to do any of this, chasing other chickens around. But who knows what she's thinking. I did hope she'd take to new chickens because she missed Mimi so much, but it doesn't seem that way. It looks like I was wrong as usual. But the new little chickens, Dusty and Sandy, do get some of the food, and they are learning to be quite crafty and be able to get in there. What Alice used to do when she was bottom was she used to throw the food all over the place and then she could get to bits of it. But they had done that, but accidentally, by putting their feet in it. Anyway, no vast improvements there, but they are getting a bit of a look in. At bedtime, things have progressed quite a lot. Dusty and Sandy, like most youngsters, don't go to bed as they should. And they don't go to bed in any way as well as Alice and Lola used to. Alice is in bed already. It's just coming up to dark. And Lola is keeping an eye on the 2 other chickens. She's here by me. Look. She feels it's bedtime and they should be in bed, but she's not going to go to bed until they've gone to bed. So she's poodling off to see what they're doing. Sometimes she actually runs off down the garden and gets them, which is quite unusual. She likes to have a last-minute bit of food and a last-minute drink of water before going to bed. But the other 2 are still playing around. Doing what young animals do is play. Now, this is a little while later, and they're deciding to go to bed. Dusty has gone. Sandy doesn't quite want to go yet. But can you see Lola over there? She's standing at the bottom of the stairs of her coop, waiting for them to go. She'll have a little bit more food, still keeping an eye open. Sandy's being a nuisance. Off she goes. Sometimes they do jump out again, but they've gone in. And look, Lola is now going to go to bed. Alice is in there. She'll probably throw Alice off the comfy spot, but she's going off to bed now. Night night, girls. Night night, Lola. And night from me.